I'm Pastor Taylor Haley. Today is March 18th, 2020, and it is amazing to think about all that has changed in the last week. We are now being asked to not gather in groups of more than 10. When I had to go to Chicago and stop in Starbucks, the bathrooms were closed and they weren't allowing anybody to sit in the restaurant. We're beginning to see all non-essential services, bars, restaurants, and other things be closed so that we can avoid making contact with one another and spreading the COVID-19 virus. It's also instilled a lot of fear and panic with people. And I couldn't help but think of Psalm 46, written by David, who saw many difficult times and changes over the course of his life. And he writes, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear though the earth gives way, and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, and though the waters roar and foam, and the mountains quake in their surging. It goes on to talk about times of war, and then the psalmist finishes with this. God makes wars cease to the ends of the earth. God breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Friends, we need to cling to the reality that God is our strength and our refuge, even though the way we do life is changing around us, even though the way we do church needs to change in this moment. As I thought about doing church in a different way and worshiping in a different way on Sunday morning, I couldn't help but think about the different ways we have worshiped at First Presbyterian Church throughout the time that I've been there. I remember when we moved our worship service from the sanctuary to the Black River Beach so that we could offer a baptism. I remember when we were in Haiti and the earthquake took place and we worshiped and shared in communion in that place, and we were a part of our church back home. I remember moving our worship services to Myrick Park and worshiping God there first while I was away on renewal leave, and then we did it again because people appreciated it so much. The ministries of First Presbyterian Church in this moment are changing, but they are not going away. And so I want to share a little bit with you how we're going to be moving forward. You can go to our webpage to find out more information. That's firstpreslax.org. You can look at it at the bottom of the screen. But go to our webpage. We're going to be worshiping differently. We're not going to be gathering at the church, but instead we will be posting an abbreviated worship service on our Facebook page on Sunday mornings at 9:30. We encourage you to join at that time so that as a body we can worship together, even though we'll be worshiping from our homes and other places, and we encourage you to be a part of that. We invite you to stay tuned and to visit our website to find out about more that we'll be changing and that we will be offering as we continue to minister in the name of Jesus Christ, even in the midst of difficult times in our nation.